Hello YouTubers and welcome to this presentation. Today you're going to see a Philips cassette recorder. A really old Philips cassette recorder. The first cassette recorder ever had the model number EL3301. This cassette recorder has the model number EL3301. So this is the model that came after the very first cassette recorder. And so this is from 1964. Let's take it out of its carrying case. Here it is. And here is the original Philips microphone. Did you notice something funny? The cassette recorder does not have the window right here, but the carrying case does. Do you want to know where I found this cassette recorder? Well, believe it or not, I found it at the dump. Of course, I had to replace deteriorated belts, but that's nothing unusual on a Philips. And aside from that, I lubricated the motor and gave it a good cleaning, and that was it. Let's take a look at the unit. We have on the front, of course, we have a record button and the big control button for play, rewind and fast forward. We have the level meter, which during playback is a battery meter, and during record it's of course a record level meter. On the side we have two regulators. This one is for playback, and this one is for record. And this is kind of funny, and I'm not sure if that is original or if somebody has changed that. The numbers for record are black, and the numbers for playback are red. And, well, you'd really expect that it was the other way around. Next along we have two jacks. One is for remote and an external power supply, and the other one is for sound. You can hook up your external microphone to this jack, but you can also use this jack to hook this cassette recorder up to a stereo system. And then you can record off the stereo system, and you can also play back your cassettes through the stereo system, because this DIN jack also has an output for such a stereo system. And that output is really good. It is a usual DIN level output. It's not affected by the volume control. And when the unit is hooked up to a stereo system, the internal speaker stays on. The internal speaker, by the way, is a really good sounding speaker. It isn't very big, but the sound is really good for the size. Currently, I'm using this power supply to power this cassette recorder because I don't have any batteries for it. This is the battery compartment. Of course, I also have the cover for that. And, well, that's it. This is the Philips microphone. It says Philips right there. And this is an interesting construction because the remote switch is detachable. It comes off. And there you have it. Get two units. The remote switch unfortunately doesn't work, and there is no obvious way to take it apart, so until now I haven't fixed it. Of course, you have two different opt-in plugs, one for remote and one for sound. And as you can see, the cables are held together by these little clips, so you can even take the cables apart. So you have two completely independent units. Now let's make a recording. Put in a cassette, hook up the microphone to the DIN jack. It's not necessary to hook the remote switch up, and that one doesn't work anyway. So here is the microphone. To record, you press the record button and then play. And now we are making a recording on the Philips model EL3301 from 1964. Let's see, the cassette is turning, as you can see, and the meter is moving to the sound. You see it right there, it's moving. And that's the end of this recording. So let's stop this. To play it back, of course, you first have to rewind. And now let's see how it came out. And now we are making a recording on the Philips model EL3301 from 1964. Let's see, the cassette is turning, as you can see, and the meter is moving to the sound. You see it right there, it's moving. And that's the end of this recording. So, really high quality.